Hello and welcome to episode 58 of series 2 of Become a Legend Story Mode. Now before we get into today's action, which is a double header against Southampton, one of which is in the FA Cup, a cup that we'd really love to win. As between you and me, I think the league might be a tough ask for Manchester City, but still very possible. But yeah, before we get any further, I thought it'd be good to go and have a look and see how Gabi's doing in real life. He's having a pretty good time at Santos, back on his old home turf. And he's recently scored his first ever hat-trick for Santos in the Brazilian league. Great work. He's scored 8 goals in 16 appearances so far this season in the Brazilian league. Maybe you could say he's found his level. Maybe you could say that is his level. Maybe you could say he's getting regular games now and that's what he needs, and that's what he never got at Inter. He never got at Benfica. And he's actually come out and said, he is still an Inter loanee, let's not forget. He's come out and said he wants to go back to Inter. Also, let's not forget, he cost them 35 million euros. So, you know, I'm sure they would like to see him contribute as well. But obviously he said he wants to come back and actually play. And that's going to be the big thing. Where can he get minutes? If he can't get them at Inter, but he still sees his future in Europe, which I feel like he probably does, and surely he's got to look elsewhere. Maybe he could follow the career path that we did. I think Everton would be a great shout. I think they could do with a striker as well. Maybe I'll have a word with Big Sam. I reckon I could twist his arm. But yeah, we can only hope that one day he does as well as he's doing right now. Top scorer in the Premier League and Brazilian international and playing for one of the big sides. Fingers crossed, eh? Anyway, let's get into the first game. Southampton away. Is this the FA Cup? No, this is in the league. This is in the league. And we're partnering Bernardo Silva up front. That is an odd one. That's an odd one. Aguero's a bit tired, I guess. Lacazette. It's bumped out by Bernardo Silva. That's an odd choice. Decent looking midfield. Southampton have still got Van Dijk. And a 78 rated Stevens at the back, so pretty decent centre-back pairing. They're lacking a bit in the midfield though. They've still got Charlie Austin up front. They've signed Eric Bailly, he's not starting. But away from home, this should be a win. Really should be. So in the last episode we saw some great improvements in Gabi Guerrero. Starting to play well together. Unfortunately, Pep Guardiola's militant approach to squad rotation is once again going to fuck up the momentum there. How will we get on today? Oh, Gabi, really well read. And he can poke it into Bernardo Silva now. The little man's got to hold it up. Nice ball out to Leroy Sané. Good ball in, looking for Gabi. He gets up ahead of Stevens. And then Bernardo Silva shot straight into the gloves of McCarthy. Could have been a goal there in the first minute. Great start from Gabi and Man City. Gabi now, the Southampton defenders are backing off. Steps away from Stevens. Lovely reverse ball into Leroy Sané. The German puts it low and hard. Can't find Bernardo Silva. Good work from Sané. Gabi can square it. No, Van Dijk gets a foot to it. That was poor. Good ball from Sané there. Gabi back to Fernandinho. Now David Silva into Bernardo Silva. Oh, somehow got it back. Inside now to Fernandinho. Good hit from him off the post. Gabi sneaks in ahead of Van Dijk. And it's a poacher's effort from Gabi goal. Back in the Gabi goals. That's what you want to see. You want to be getting a good few goals like that every season as a top striker. Because when rebounds come, when there's scuffles in the box, when it falls, you want to be the first to react. Van Dijk was slow. Gabi was quick. And that's all she wrote. Bernardo Silva through to Gabi. Just Van Dijk with him. Stevens in the box. Gabi looks to take it round the man. Back inside. Into Bernardo Silva. He'll get the left foot shot away. Off the post. And again, just like the first goal, it's a Manchester City player there to snaffle up the rebound. And this time it's Leroy Sané. Good work from Gabi. Used his pace to work the centre-back wide. Van Dijk bamboozled by that quick turn. Bernardo Silva with a decent effort on his left foot. And Sané there to make it 2-0 here. Away from home. Great work. Nice ball in from Silva into Gabi. Chips it back into David Silva. Oh, great save to deny what would have been a very well worked goal. And that is half time here. And it has been a very comfortable day at the office for Manchester City. Barely had to click into 4th or 5th gear. Just cruising really. Southampton with only one shot on target. They've had a bit of possession but not been able to do anything with it. Charlie Austin looks isolated in the extreme. They have no quality in their midfield. We should be able to finish this one off fairly quickly in this second half. And then, yeah, go for an ice cream or whatever else you do when you go to the south coast from Manchester. Probably drink too much and get in a fight. No, that's a stereotype. That's horrible. Let's go. Better work here from Southampton. Ryan Bertrand, can he put a ball in? Goes back to James Ward-Prowse. He can pick out a pass. Looks for Hesketh. It's well dealt with in the end. Redmond releases Suarez. It's been a very, very boring second half, but Shane Long will have a good opportunity. First opportunity of this second half for either side. And Shane Long is saved by Edison. Manchester City have definitely taken their foot off the gas. Oh, Gabi with an easy interception there. And finds Bernardo Silva, but they go all the way back. Manchester City really winding down this game now. No extra effort needed. Gabi loses out there to Darren Fletcher, but Yaya Toure can bring it forward. Slips it into Gabi. Inside. Gabi now curls it wide. Oh, Toure very well won back there. Good ball into Gabi. Lays it off. It's Bernardo Silva. Patient build up here. Toure over the top into Gabi. First touch is great. Second touch is blocked by Van Dijk. This second half has been very, very dull. Manchester City taking the sting out of this one. Just absolutely cruising. Autopilot. This is a good ball over from Toure. Great first touch. Onto his right foot. Van Dijk did really well to block it. Tadic now out to Bertrand. Southampton still feel they can get something from this one. With 6 minutes left. St Mary's crowd geeing them on. But balls like that into the box. Wow, I was about to say nothing balls like that into the box aren't going to get him a goal. But that one very nearly did. And Shane Long almost got onto that. Shane Long is a player that I absolutely could not rate any less. I think he is an awful centre forward. He always gets described as making good runs, being a tireless runner. He doesn't score any goals. It's like saying a painter. A house painter is a good house painter because he's good at putting up ladders. Just never actually does the painting. Anyway, enough of my hatred of Shane Long. Let's see if Gabi can get another goal. He's offside. Oh well. This game winding down now anyway. Darren Fletcher. Creaky bones and all. Manages to play it out to Pierre. 3 minutes left. Will there be a sting in the tail here? Shane Long probably going to score. Now that I've slated him. Suarez into Shane Long. Back to Redmond. Cross is blocked. Enriquez. Good ball in. Looking for Darren Fletcher. Good save though from Edison. The travelling fans will be going away happy from this one. A comfortable 2-0 win. No dramas. Nothing impressive in that second half. Just controlled the game. Kept them at arm's length. Had a couple of shots in that second half, but nothing really to be concerned about. And a valuable 3 points as ever, and a valuable 7, and another man of the match for number 96. I mean, even if we don't win anything, like a cup or anything like that, we're definitely going to get our second consecutive Golden Boot this season. We're absolutely running away with that. Unfortunately, still 9 points behind United. Still only lost one game this season, still only conceded 10 goals. It's pretty crazy. Even if we do beat them, which seems unlikely, they'd have to slip up significantly elsewhere. We're just about hanging on to a goal a game, but we've popped up to 86 overall rating. I think we're 85 as a centre forward, 86 as a second striker. Still only 24 years old. Absolutely insane stats now. I would love Gabi in my Master League team. He would be amazing. How good can he get? He seems to be plateauing slightly. He's not improving quite as quickly as he was. Another dramatic improvement now will take us into the stratosphere. So a full week later and in many ways a much more important game. We want to be progressing in the cup. Southampton know all about us now. They know how to get a drubbing. Do they know how to prevent one? After their performance, disappointing performance at home. Let's take a look at the squads for this one. It's Gabi Guerrero back together. Gabi on an upward arrow. Aguero on an upward arrow. Lovely looking midfield there. Gundogan, David Silva. Oxlade-Chamberlain is the one that I really hate. I wish Mane would play more. He seems to be a much better one to play with. Shame not to see Rudiger in there. He was good in the last game. Company's back in. Little bit dodgy. But other than that, it's a very, very strong team. Guardiola taking this cup seriously, as you'd expect, with the league slipping away. They brought back in Tadic today. Shane Long starts after I slated him. And someone wearing a hoodie in defensive midfield. This can only go well. Or they do have Eric Bailly back in. And Bailly Van Dijk is a very strong centre-back partnership. Could make things a bit more difficult for Gabi. We really, really want to win some silverware with Manchester City. It does look like we're going to leave at the end of the season. A lot of you not very pleased that we stayed at Manchester City. And to you I say, no, fair enough, fair enough. It did feel like another club might have been a good choice. I don't think we were looking at the right calibre of team, so it didn't really float my boat, and the vote obviously was split. End of the season, yes, but let's win something, please. Aguero into Gabi. Their unspoken relationship has worked well, and he slips it in, looking for Aguero. Very, very close. Good ball over the top, and it's a great first touch from target. To Sigarini. Now Matty target inside. That's a good ball. Looking for Shane Long. Over the top of everyone though. Southampton look up for this though. Sim keeps it in. Now Dusan Tadic. He's got some craft to him. Finds Suarez. Another good ball. Bertrand at the far post. Edison punches away but not cleared. Darren Fletcher into Tadic. Good tackle there by David Silva. Gabi out to Leroy Sané. Now Sergio Aguero can find Sané again. He's there with Suarez. He'll put a ball in looking for Gabi. Oof, good header there from Gondoan. Good save Begovic. First corner of the game here. 22 minutes in. David Silva over it. Gabi's made a run. He'll get up for this. Oh, gets higher than Bertrand. But his header is well blocked by Begovic. Lovely ball over the top to target. He has very much been their target so far. Everything going through the left back. Lovely ball into Shane Long off the post. The rebound falls to Shane Long as well, but the Irishman can't put it in. Southampton look much more up for this one than they did for the last one. And Van Dijk's won it back from Gabi. And Darren Fletcher now into Tadic. We've got to be careful here. Don't want to get complacent. It's a good ball out to Ryan Bertrand. Maybe Target's not playing as a left back. Anyway, concentrate. Come on. Come on, City. This isn't good. Oh, it's well one back. Got to be really careful, though. Silva into Gabi. Oof, Bai goes right through the back of him. Surely a free kick here. Can we take it quickly? Can we take it smartly and quickly? No, we can't. Messed that up. Oh, messed that up badly. Leroy Sané, great hit, great goal. Wow. Whoa, he's not scored a lot of goals this season. Not a great goal scorer, but a scorer of great goals quite clearly. That was some hit from the youngster. Player broken down. It didn't look like we were getting anywhere. It's really, really raining here today. The clearance was poor, but that hit sweet as a nut. And there we are, half time here, and it's an incredible goal from Leroy Sané that separates the sides. Gabi's struggled to get involved. But hopefully we can hold on to this. We need to progress. This is vital. Southampton playing a much, much better game than they did in the last one. They prevented us getting any real opportunities. And as before, actually, they've had more possession. With Shane Long up front, surely they are destined to end with a big fat 0. Let's find out. Redmond, great ball in. Bertrand's there, saved on the line. Wow, what a save that is from Edison. I mean, a lot of it was down to the fact that it was hit straight at him. But that is a crucial one, and now we've got a chance to break. Off you go, Sergio. Off you go. Gabi skips away. Great ball into Aguero. It's pulled in wide, though. Bai's there. It's flicked in. Nowhere near Gabi or Leroy Sané. Great opportunity there, squandered. Ah, lovely first touch from Gabi. Turns away from Ryan Bertrand. Finds the on-running Ilkay Gundogan. We know he's got an excellent pass in him. Oh, that's an incredible pass. Oh, just offside. I think we would have been able to take that down. Oh, he's onside. That's harsh. That's very harsh. What a ball that was, though. Oh, loads of space for Target here. He can put a ball in. Cuts back. Finds Darren Fletcher. Loads of time for him as well, but they're playing along the floor here. Tadic will have a go. We can get it away. There's a break on here if we can get this right. Gabi wants it over the top. It's a foot race between him and Eric Bailly. The ball just wasn't quite in the right place. Aguero didn't really give us a chance there. Oh, it's an incredible ball from Fernandinho. Gabi now with Suarez and Van Dijk with him. Cuts inside. That's a big, big touch. Didn't want that. Still Gabi, though. Takes it to the line. Has a go. Second chance effort across the box. Aguero off Gabi. Gabi got in the way again. It's not the first time we've done that. Blocking an Aguero effort. Oh, it took a really nasty touch then. We could have definitely scored had we got that one right. Silva now looking for Gabi. He'll jump looking for the ball back to Aguero. Ah, wasted. It's Aguero off. Lacazette on. Silva with the corner here. Gabi's up. Great header. Oh, incredible save off the line. It's not going in today for Gabi. Gabi looking to make the right run. Lacazette finds him. Suarez is with him. Gabi steps inside. Lovely chip ball into Gundogan. The left foot finish is delightful. What a goal that is. Gabi, the creator of that one. It was very nicely worked. Very nicely worked. Gabi could have been selfish. Could have stepped back inside. He's done that on many, many occasions this season. Okay, Gundogan. He's just so consistent with those runs from midfield. Lovely step back inside there by Gabi and then just pokes it into the path of the midfielder. Great finish from him, and that should be us done here. Gabi off for Jesus, but he's done his work. Done his work. Would have been nice to get a goal, but once again, we don't quite manage it in the second game of the episode. We certainly had some good chances. So it's job done here for Manchester City. And it's 2 goals again, 4 goals against Southampton in this episode. That's the least you'd expect against a team like Southampton. Although with Bailly and Van Dijk, they do have a very strong defence. But eventually we were able to unlock it, despite having less possession. It's exactly the same as last time. Man of the match, although we didn't score this time, but we do still get a 7. That does mean that we've now played more games than we've scored goals. So we're going to have to remedy that in the next episode with a hatful, as they say. So great stuff. Through to the semi-finals now. And it's going to be Liverpool. That is a tricky one. We're going to have either Stoke or Everton in the final. You'd expect us to win that one. So this really is the big game of the Cup. It would be great to lift this one. Don't know where we are in terms of goals scored in the Cup, but it'd be great to get the golden boot in that as well. Another assist for Gabi in that game takes us up to half of our total career assists in this season at 13. That's a good improvement. It's a big game in the next episode. We've got our first knockout round, first leg against Roma. Away from home as well. We need to play well in that. Only 3 days before we've got Bournemouth. At least we're playing at home. We don't have to travel all the way down to the coast for that one. But we'll want to get the momentum going for the Roma game. Then we've got West Ham, Sunderland. Quite a long break to the second leg. Back at the Etihad against Roma. Hopefully we're in a good position there. And then things start to get a bit tricky. We've got Everton. We've got Liverpool. Got some international friendlies. And then Manchester United, the big one. Will it even matter? Probably not. But all we can do is get in as good a position as we can before then, and hopefully, at least make it close at the end of the season. I'll see you in a bit.